If your drawings feel stiff, overworked, or like they're missing something, this weird little technique might be exactly what you need. It's quick, beginner friendly, and has helped artists unlock looser, more confident lines in just a few minutes per day, and why it's one of the most useful habits to build. You'll want to try this straight away after watching. Blind contour drawing is one of the fastest ways to improve your observational skills as an artist. It looks simple, sometimes even a little bit ridiculous, but it trains your brain to see differently. Instead of drawing what you think something looks like, you start drawing what's actually there. And that's the entire goal of this exercise. I've slowed this drawing down to about 1.5 the speed, so you can follow along at home. The result might look strange at first, and honestly, that's a good thing. Blind contour drawing is not about creating a polished masterpiece. It's about improving hand-eye coordination, observation, confidence, and line quality. The more you practice this, the more your regular drawings will improve too. Instead of sketching quickly or measuring proportions, we're going to move slowly and deliberately. The first thing to focus on is the outer edge of the orange slice. Don't think about drawing an orange. Just follow the contours with your eyes. Move your eyes slowly around the edge whilst your pen moves at the same speed as your paper. Remember, this is a blind contour drawing, so don't look at your paper whilst you're drawing. Just look at the subject. That connection between your eyes and your hand is what makes blind contour drawing so powerful. A lot of beginners rush into drawing the details too soon. They jump between different areas, erase constantly, and rely on symbols stored in memory. But this exercise forces you to stay present. Every line becomes intentional. As the top curve begins to form, notice how uneven and imperfect the line is. Now we move on to the next section of the drawing, slowly transitioning down into the top edge of the glass. Again, avoid looking down at the page. Keep your eyes mainly on the subject. You're tracing the object visually whilst your hand records the movement. This can feel uncomfortable at first because your brain wants control. It wants accuracy. But blind contour drawing teaches trust. It teaches observational over correction. Even professional artists use blind contour exercises to loosen up before longer drawing sessions. It helps reset bad habits and sharpens your visual awareness. As you continue down the contour, notice how the line begins to wrap around the form of the glass. It's not perfect, and that's okay. Instead of drawing separate disconnected pieces, think of this as one continuous journey around the object. You're not copying shapes, you're exploring edges. If you're enjoying this exercise so far and want more tutorials that generally help your drawing skills, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe to the Portrait Guru. There are plenty more exercises like this designed to help you draw with more confidence and accuracy. Now as the line curves downwards into the bowl of the glass, pay attention to speed. Most people draw too quickly. Slow observation is where improvement happens. Imagine your eyes are physically touching the edge of the object as they move around it. Every tiny curve matters. Every angle matters. And if your drawing starts looking distorted, and remember, don't be tempted to look down at your paper. It might be really distorted when you finally look down at the end of this process, but that's absolutely fine. It reveals where your observation broke away from the subject and where your brain started making assumptions. Over time, those mistakes become smaller because your ability to truly see improves dramatically. Now we begin wrapping the lower portion of the glass and also the stem. This is where many people lose patience, but this section is incredibly important for training proportion awareness. Notice how the stem narrows before widening again at the base. Tiny transitions like this are easy to miss when sketching casually, but blind contour drawing forces you to notice them. That's one of the hidden benefits of this exercise. It develops sensitivity to subtle shape changes. And subtle shape changes is what creates realism in drawing. As the contour continues, move your pen slowly. Try not to lift it unless it's absolutely necessary. Continuous movement helps maintain rhythm and concentration. You may notice that your drawing at the end starts overlapping in unusual ways. That's perfectly fine. Blind contour drawing often looks abstract, distorted, and wrong, but they carry a surprising amount of energy and character. Some artists even frame their blind contour drawings because they feel more expressive and authentic. Now we transition towards the lower curves and base shapes. This part requires patience because curved forms can actually trick the eye. Instead of simplifying the shape into a symbol, really study the exact direction of each curve. Is it turning sharply, softly? Does it flatten slightly before changing direction? These are the kinds of observations that make your visual skills stronger. Blind contour drawing builds the foundation, seeing skills that improves everything else. Round the point of this exercise, you'll probably notice your concentration may be becoming stronger, your eyes are slowing down, your hand is responding more carefully. That's exactly the mental shift that we want. You're no longer drawing from memory, you're drawing from direct observation. And when you finish, comment me below and let me know how your blind contour drawing turned out. I'd love to hear how you found it relaxing, frustrating, surprising, or maybe all three at once. As we move into the final stages, focus on completing the overall structure rather than chasing details. Blind contour drawing is about relationships between shapes, not perfection. One of the best ways to improve quickly is to do several of these in a row. Set a timer for 5 to 10 minutes and draw different objects continuously without stopping and without looking at your paper. You'll start noticing improvement faster than you think. At this point, if you want to continue building your line confidence, there's another exercise you can definitely try. Check out this continuous line drawing exercise appearing in the top right corner now. It pairs perfectly with blind contour practice and helps develop smooth, more confident lines. As we finish up this drawing, keep your eyes on the subject and don't be tempted to look down at your paper until the very last moment. Look at those edges, those details, and things that you haven't yet drawn. Remember to keep it slow, keep your observation in check, and just make sure that you're drawing everything that you're seeing, not what you think you see. You'll see that after a few of these exercises, it will start to improve, and your drawing skill and your observational skills will improve as well. Keep practicing consistently, stay patient with the process, and most importantly, keep drawing what you actually see, not what you think you see. It's simple, a bit uncomfortable at first, but that's what makes it so powerful. This one exercise helps you see better, draw more confidently, and let go of perfection. And I highly recommend you checking out this video coming up.